When we launched the TraceBoss software, we were excited to put a new tool in people's hands, to give people the ability to see their surfaces in a different light, and it did not disappoint. People all over the world are now able to better see and understand their processes and better achieve and even predict performance, and that's awesome. In fact, the combination of TraceBoss and HatchView have given people the ability to see surfaces in the way that we've talked about for years at Digital Metrology. We should be looking at a surface in terms of its heights, as well as in terms of the direction of the features on the surface, for example, crosshatch. So the combination of these two packages was in a way a dream come true for us at Digital Metrology, giving that full toolkit. But what we didn't expect was, in the midst of all the great feedback, one ongoing recommendation. Why can't we put the two together? Well, I'm excited to say now that we have done just that. TraceBoss Plus combines the power of HatchView and TraceBoss into one package. Now, this is cool because this isn't just combining the two, but it's building on both platforms to come up with something that's much better than 1 + 1 = 2. This is 1 + 1 = a bunch more. So check this out. We have the full functionality of TraceBoss. The user experience is exactly what you're used to. You can measure surface texture just like you have been in TraceBoss. If we click on the camera, we have HatchView. The crosshatch screen looks very similar to HatchView. We've moved the settings to one place so we don't have multiple layers, and we can now go farther. If we click the freeze button, we have the ability to save this image directly, and it can go into an image file like one of these here on my desktop. If I hit OK, this new image drops onto my main screen just as if I hit the measure button and a new profile drops onto the main screen. But that's not the end of the crosshatch story. In TraceBoss Plus, we've introduced a new Image Explorer. This takes your crosshatch analysis to the next level. On this screen, we can zoom in. I'm using a mouse wheel, or you can pinch and zoom on a touch screen, and we can drag this image around to see the details within the surface structure. Now, this is very powerful with today's higher resolution cameras. Now, the screen can also turn off the angles if we want to see a better look at the surface, or we can explore the various numbers from the different angles. The screen supports drag and drop, so we can drop new images onto the screen, and we can also jump directly to the crosshatch measurement screen through the camera icon. So a powerful new tool taking your crosshatch way beyond whatever HatchView has ever done for you. But here's where things get even better. When we've made this measurement inside a cylinder bore, for example, it would be great to keep this data all together, and that's exactly what our new file format does. When I save the data into a new TBP, TraceBoss Plus file, we get the crosshatch and the surface texture data in one file. So for example, if I drag in this file of crosshatch and image, you'll see that both the crosshatch data and the trace data are being updated because they both live inside a single file. Now we can still load our old TraceBoss files. So if you have some SIG binary files around, we can drag those in as well. And just to show, I'll clear things out, and we can go back and load a full data set, or clear things out and load a simple profile from TraceBoss. We can also load those image files that we've stored. So we still have the ability to separate images from data, but I'm imagining you'll probably not want to do that because the new format of bringing both in one file is simple, powerful, and safe. Now, that's not all we've done to improve on these two platforms. We've brought the data together in a way that one file contains both, but also you'll notice our crosshatch angle is part of the results panel here. So all of our surface texture data in terms of heights, as well as crosshatch. For example, if I change to individual angles where I get the two numbers, those two numbers appear in my results table. And when we send our results, note the new friendly icon, we're sending the full set of results of texture plus the angles. Another thing we haven't forgotten about in TraceBoss Plus is the ability to print. Just like before, we can print a beautiful report of our surface, but it now includes the crosshatch image. This gives us one piece of paper, one PDF file with everything contained. We also have the ability to print directly from the Image Explorer for those cases where we simply need to take a photo of a surface, perhaps a scar or some corrosion or a wear area, and print that as a full page as well. So not only have we added the two together, but we've built on it and we've enhanced it to make truly that full dream package that gives us all of the information we need about our surfaces in a simple, concise, consolidated way. If you're interested in the TraceBoss Plus package, reach out to us at Digital Metrology. We'll be happy to help. There's a demo you can download and try. There are upgrade options available. If you have questions, if you'd like to discuss your surfaces further, reach out to us at digitalmetrology.com. We are excited to talk about this and all of your surface needs.